this is the point in time where a lot of people start to justify buying. Okay, so we've bounced up from 17K up to 24K. And this is where a lot of people are going to start to tell themselves, you know what, in the long run, long term, is it really going to matter if I buy at 24K or 16K or 12K? And you even see some people on Twitter saying they bought at 60K and they're early. They're saying they bought at 65K and they still got an amazing price. How stupid is that? Okay, let me tell you something. If you bought at 60K, okay, this is one Bitcoin, right? That's one Bitcoin. If you would have waited, okay, and bought at 16K, you could have bought 4 Bitcoin. We're going to say 15K, okay? You could have bought 4 Bitcoin. How stupid is that? So you're saying you bought at a good price, because this equals 1 BTC you bought, but you could have literally got 4 Bitcoin. No, you did not get a good deal. You did not get a good price. You're an idiot, okay? That's 4 Bitcoin you could have gotten if you were smarter and if you were better, okay? So this is the thing, right? A lot of you will right now say, okay, we've bounced up from 17K to 24K. So a lot of you will say, you know what? What's the big difference if I buy at 17K or if I buy at 24K? Actually, it's a massive difference, okay? Huge difference. So let's go through an example. If you have $1 million to put into Bitcoin, okay? Well, with $1 million, if you put that at 24K, you're only going to be able to buy, I don't know, what's 1,000 divided by 24? You're only going to be able to buy 41 Bitcoin. Okay, now if you would wait, let's say you get back to 17K, a million, so 1,000 divided by 17, you get yourself 58 Bitcoin. Okay, that's a big difference, because if you truly believe that Bitcoin at one point is going to be worth 100K, 200K, 300K, 500K, this is a massive, massive difference. Okay, so don't tell yourself, oh, what's the big difference if I buy a 17K or 24K if we're going to 500K? Okay, it's a huge difference, because 500K times 17 coins, what is that, guys? That is $8.5 million difference. Yes, so you cost yourself $8.5 million by not waiting, okay? Now, a lot of you will say, well, you can't time the market, blah, 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 blah. Yes, you can. If you're as good as me and you follow the greatest predictor in the history of history, Crashes Clay 69, then yes, you can predict and you can time the market. And that's what I'm trying to help you here. That's what I've been doing the entire bear market. I shorted the top at 69K. I called the dump down to 47K when everyone told you it was a big, massive cup and handle, breakout to 100K imminent. I told you we're going to 30K, and I called the crash down to 20K when we were at 44K, and everyone thought the bull market was back on because we had pumped like crazy, okay, here in February. So right here at 44K, on February 8th, 9th, or 10th, or 11th, you can check my Twitter and my YouTube videos. Right here on this pump, people thought the bull market was back on. Everyone was saying, oh, look at this. It's a bull flag. It's just one massive bull flag. Look at this. It's just a massive bull flag, okay? So everyone right here thought, oh, bull market's back on. We're going to go to 70K next. It's just a pullback. We're going to go back up. Okay, so the point I'm trying to say is, yes, you can time the market, and yes, you can be good at this, but you know, you're not going to be as good as me. So that's why you need to watch my channel. You need to subscribe to it right now, and that's exactly why I'm going to show you what's happening next. So I want to pull up some charts from Twitter, and I want to say I 140% agree with these charts, all right? MFHOZ on Twitter, if you want to follow him. So yeah, thanks to him for the charts. So this is a chart of ARK, okay? And what a lot of people don't understand, because a lot of people are complete idiots, is they'll say, well, this isn't the dot-com bubble, okay? And this is, you know, we have different macroeconomic conditions, blah, blah, blah. Therefore, it's not going to repeat, okay? Well, guess what? Through these different macroeconomic conditions, through these, it's not the dot-com bubble conditions, the chart repeats itself exactly so far, okay? So what people underestimate patterns, and guys, if it wasn't for patterns, I wouldn't have been able to predict a crash down to 20K, 30K, and call this everything I've called this year. Okay, what you need to understand about these patterns, I don't care if it's not the dot-com bubble. I don't care if you don't think this is the 2008 crisis. I don't care what you think. The patterns are repeating, and they're repeating for a reason. And the reason is not up to you to decide. Whether it's Lehman Brothers, whether it's the dot-com bubble, whether it's inflation, whether it's this or that. It doesn't matter why. It matters what is, okay? If you stop focusing on why, you'll be a lot better. It doesn't matter why. Oh, it's Ethereum merge. Doesn't matter. It's this. Doesn't matter. Shut up. Okay, focus on the charts and focus on the patterns. Okay, because in the patterns, in the price action, there are a million stories and narratives you can spin up and say. But at the end of the day, what is price doing? It's following a pattern, and it's incredibly, incredibly similar. And that similarity is going to continue, guys. So here's a chart of ARK, and here is a chart of the S&P 500. We are right here, okay? We are right here. We are barely down from the all-time high in the S&P 500, guys, and this is what happened in 2008 and 1973. Once again, all these people are going to come in and say, but this time's different. Oh, but we don't have the Lehman Brothers going belly up. Blah, 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 blah. Guys, it doesn't matter. You see, a lot of you are going to blame whatever black swan is going to come next, and you're going to say, well, that's the only reason we crash lower, okay? Stop being pathetic. Get better. Patterns repeat. Not always exactly, but very similarly. Okay? This is how, guys, if it wasn't for patterns, I wouldn't have been able to predict the crash down to 30K and 20K. Trust me. Patterns are the most incredible thing in charts, and they repeat very similarly. They do. In 80 to 90% of the time. Okay? I will take a chart pattern like this over an analyst or expert any day of the week. Okay, you got to stop listening to experts. You need to focus on the patterns, because patterns, if you nail the patterns, you would know. Okay, if you've watched my channel, if you've watched how did I predict all these crashes, how did I predict all these dumps, it's through patterns, guys. Okay, so I'm telling you, put more faith in these patterns. They will play out, maybe not to the same extent. Okay, but they are going to play out similarly, and we are going to crash down lower badly soon. Badly. I guarantee it, okay? I guarantee it. Nothing's guaranteed in the market, but this is as close to a guarantee as it can get. Guys, remember, go back to my video how I predicted the crash down to 30K, and then go back to my video how I predicted the crash down to 22K, okay? How did I predict those? From the patterns, okay? So the times where I get the absolute most confident is whenever I see patterns, okay, that fully just, I don't know how to explain it, guys. If you've watched my channel for the last year, you've seen it. Okay, you've seen it in action. That's how I have my accuracy. So I'm telling you guys, some of you need to shut the fuck up with your stories of, oh, but we don't have the Lehman Brothers going belly up. We don't have this. We don't have. Stop focusing on the story. The story will come. Okay, the story will come with the price action. You need to understand, it's not story first, then price action. No, price and story, they're correlated. They happen together. So it's not like you need the story to get the price action, or you need the price action to get the story. They're together. Okay, they're gonna go together. They're gonna happen together. It's gonna be a miracle, or in some case, or as many people say, a disaster or a black swan. Okay, it's just gonna happen. What's gonna be the catalyst? Is it going to be a war in Iran over oil? Is it going to be Russia doing this? Is it going to be China collapsing? Blah, blah, blah. There's a million stories you could say. It doesn't matter what the story is. Just know it's going to happen, okay? So things are going to get ugly, and these are the charts that I just think give you a very solid perspective of the pattern here in front of us, and why you need to get rid of your storytelling mindset of, but it has to be because of this, it has to be because of this. It doesn't have to be because of anything. It's just gonna happen, and then people will blame it on whatever is there to blame it on, okay? So next thing I'm gonna point out is my own analysis, not the patterns here in front of us on Twitter. I'm gonna show you from my perspective, outside of the patterns, what I'm seeing, okay? So one, look at the VIX, okay? Look at this pattern we see in the VIX, which always happens. Look, every time VIX goes like this, and this super, slope of a deceleration to the downside, like you can see that the slope of the down move is very similar every time it does this. Look at that, right? It's a steep slope, okay? Steep slope right here, okay? And you can just see every time this happens, it leads to massive, massive breakouts once that slope is broken, okay? So look at this, slope down, right? VIX is collapsing and it just rips. Slope down, VIX just shocks out of there. Shocks out of there. Shocks out of there. Okay, soon VIX is going to shock. It's just going to pop out of there. Okay, it's going to happen. Whether it's today, tomorrow, next week, 3 weeks from now, it's going to happen. Okay, and you have right here MACD ready to cross up, Vortex ready to cross up. Okay, and so all these things are pointing to VIX shooting higher soon. You have a big bull flag, an uptrend, okay, right here. Bull flag, okay. MACD about to cross up, okay. This shit's about to rip, guys. Okay, U.S. dollar is going to rip from here, and doesn't take a genius to see that. Okay, so when the U.S. dollar is ready to rip higher, VIX is ready to rip higher. That means the market's going to collapse lower. Now, does it happen today? Does it happen tomorrow? Does it happen 3 weeks from now? You know, that's the hard part to know, is which day does it happen exactly, but it's going to happen, okay? So when you see the US dollar and the VIX are ready to spike higher, okay, viciously, okay, because look at this. This is a bull flag within an uptrend, with a MACD crossing up. You have VIX with his slope that every time leads to massive breakouts, MACD coming up, vortex coming up, okay? When these things are pointing to that, in combination with the major big pattern, okay, this is like a 90% plus probability thing that's going to happen, guys. I guarantee you, when things start collapsing soon, I don't know how people aren't ready for this, okay? It's incredibly obvious. It's incredibly high probability, okay? Because whenever you have pattern there in front of you, combined with the correlations in front of you, ready to rip higher, in the USD and VIX, guys, it's going to happen. It's just a matter of today, tomorrow, next week, the week after. All right. So let's look at the S&P 500. Okay. MACD coming down on the S&P 500. We're in a downtrend. Why did that just happen? Volume decelerating. MACD losing momentum. Histogram coming down. Okay. Momentum coming down as we're going higher. Okay. Right there. Just boom. So you can see VIX is in a 1-year uptrend, okay? S&P is in a 1-year downtrend almost, 8-month downtrend. So 8 months downtrend, 8-month uptrend. It's actually been a longer uptrend for the VIX if we zoom out, okay? US dollar, obviously massive uptrend at support. Look at that. As dollar and VIX approach support, as they're in their patterns ready to break out, guess what? S&P is hitting resistance, ready to break down. So all these things are in line together. They're all lining up perfectly. Everything is going to come down, guys. It's just a matter of today, tomorrow, next week, the week after. Okay. Ethereum merge, September 15th. What's it? Next inflation report, I think, is September 13th. Fed decision next month in September. So I will say guaranteed this bull rally is not going to last after September. Guaranteed that. Okay. So, like I said, it's just a matter, is it today, tomorrow, the week after that, okay? It's soon. I guarantee it, guys. I guarantee it, okay? And I know a lot of people are going to be in disbelief. They think, oh, the bull market's back on, oh, blah, blah, blah. Guys, it's not, but, I'm not even worried about convincing stupid people at this point. Stupid people should lose their money, okay? They should lose their money. You need to get smarter, you need to get better, and you need to learn to listen to the fucking king. That's me, okay? Stop arguing with me. I'm the best, you're the worst, okay? There's a reason why you're watching my video right now, because you fucking suck, okay? That's just the truth. Stop arguing with me, okay? So, I'm telling you guys, shit is gonna come down, and I cannot believe people are not ready for this. People are gonna, there will be people in my comment section who will make fun of me, who'll be saying, you've been calling this for 3 weeks. Yeah, you know what else I called? I called the top at 69K, shorted it, made $35,000 on that short, shorted the top at Ethereum at 4,800, shorted Polkadot at $54. All that's on my channel. I called a dump down to 47K. I called a dump down to 30K. I called a dump down to 22K. And here I am calling for another leg down. See, I'm not a perma bear, I'm not a perma bull. I'm perma fucking right, and I'm perma fucking amazing. Okay, you are a permanent sucker, and that's why you're getting caught in the sucker's rally. Okay, so look, I'm not worried about arguing with idiots. Okay, because I'm not an idiot. I'm actually good at what I do. So why should I even talk to stupid people? I'm here to talk to the people who see what I'm seeing and understand what I'm saying. Guys, if you're not ready, that sucks for you. Okay, but I've tried to warn you. I've tried to tell you in advance. I've shown you the signs. I've shown you the evidence. And if you want to argue with some kind of bullshit story or narrative, like, Oh, but Apple's releasing the iPhone soon, dude. Don't you think that? Shut the fuck up, okay? No one cares about the iPhone. No one cares about whatever stupid story you have. The charts show us everything we need to know. I don't care about your macroeconomics. I don't care about how smart you are, what college degree you have, or how fucking gay you are. Shut the fuck up, okay? Listen to the king, that's me. And I'm telling you, if you're not ready, I tried to help you. Guys, a lot of you will say I'm cocky, but what I am going to say is I will be right. And at the end of the day, you may not like me, but you will respect me because I am the greatest predictor in the history of crypto. You can say I've been 3 weeks early to call this, but you can't say I was 3 weeks early shorting the top. You can't say I was 3 weeks early calling the dump to 47K, down to 30K, down to 22K, and now I'm calling it down to 15 to 13K next. If you're not ready, sucks to be you, because we are here as crash traders. Guys, if you want to join the Crash Alerts Telegram, first link down below here. Crash Alerts is about to make hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars, guys. Collectively as a group, we're going to make millions. Okay, if you want to join in on the action, know exactly when I'm entering, when I'm getting out, where's my entry, what leverage, how big am I going in, join. Okay, because people are going to get wiped out. When people get wiped out, it leaves massively discounted prices for those of us who didn't get wiped out. For those of us who actually made money on the way down, we're going to get insanely dirt cheap prices, and it's going to be life-changing money, and I'm super excited. So guys, like I said, if you're an idiot who's going to leave an idiotic comment down in my comments, guys, I genuinely don't care. I'm not even going to respond. Usually I respond to you idiots, but you guys are so stupid, man. At this point, I'm done. The reason I don't even make YouTube videos anymore is because I just get so tired of the idiots, right? The idiots, they're so annoying. Oh, you're early, you're early. Oh, but Ethereum went up 50 points. Shut the fuck up, guys. You guys are so stupid, man. You guys have no idea what you're talking about. And that's why I can't wait for you to lose all your money and you can, get down on your knees, suck my toes, and kiss my ass when the market collapses here again. You got sucked in the suckers rally, and you know what else you suck? My asshole. So fuck you. And guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I tried to warn you. And look, like I said, I'm not really making YouTube videos. So follow me on Twitter. Okay, follow me on Twitter. Um, because what's the point of making YouTube videos? I have the same prediction. I have the same analysis. Nothing's changed. It's just going to take some time, guys. The market doesn't bend to your will, and things don't happen the day you want them to happen. Sometimes things take time to play out, especially in a bear market, okay? It's a sucker's rally, and people are going to get screwed. And guys, I don't know what else to say to you. Let me know. Give me some video ideas, what else you might want to see. But at the end of the day, my market analysis stays the same because my market analysis is right. My market analysis doesn't need to be changed every day like every other YouTuber who changes their mind every 30 seconds. I have the same stance, and it's the right stance. And that's why I'm the greatest predictor to ever set foot on this planet. The MF Doom of crypto, your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. But in terms of crypto, I'm your favorite crypto influencer's favorite crypto influencer. I'm your favorite influencer's predictor. Every influencer you see, they're all just copying my predictions, and they're all just copying what I say. They all watch my videos, and they just follow me, basically, because I am the greatest predictor to ever set foot on this planet. So if I haven't give you enough cockiness for one video, then just wait for my next video. It'll be 10 times more when the shit collapses and we fall the fuck out. Guys, I am Crashes Clay 69. Drop a like, make sure you're subscribed. I will see you on the next video. Take care. Stay safe. Don't get wiped out. If you do get wiped out, that's your fault. You're an idiot, and you deserve to lose all your money. Bye.